Do a short video on revisions for students that are 14 and older. And go to this page and scroll down. You got revisions. So take you to the revision help page. Go down here where it says ages 14 and up. Okay, and then you're going to see below here, you're going to see sample statements on revisions that you can put within the IEP. Okay, revisions for 14 and older are going to be much more in depth because you're going to, in order for the student to participate, they're going to have a need. They're going to have goals and objectives that are measurable and based upon, if you fill out the application or look at the application, you would see things of that nature. We can take a look at some of the stuff here. Like if you need help with the needs section, you can click here and it'll help you. And it'll show you like an example of the strengths and the needs. And of course, there's descriptions of why we're doing. It's an annotated version. Okay, so you can check that stuff out. All right, just take note that just as a regular, when you're writing an IEP, any needs you have here, you need to have a goal for. So if you have a need in math concepts and application, there's got to be a goal for it. Written expression, got to be a goal for it. So down here is develop vocational skills in a real-world setting. Okay. Again, this is only going to be used as a need if the student has that as a need. If the student that you're working with is able to go out into the community, able to function, able to shop, able to cross the street, etc., is able to hold a job, you're not going to put this as a need in their IEP because it's not a need. So the only thing you would have in here would be something that the student needs to work on. We have measurable assessments to prove that they need to work on it. And of course, it'll be a goal within the IEP that we will also measure. Okay, with your revision, you're also going to have some goals and objectives. If you click on that goals and objectives help page, you're going to be able to know. It'll give you help on how to do so. Whether it's a CBI goal or a CBV goal, you just click on one or the other and go through it. During the video for your CBI application, I kind of go into these a little bit more in detail. But the goal would be right here. It's kind of for the CBI, it's a goal that most people are using. I mean, basically, it's a generic goal. And then our objectives are going to be ones that we measure out individually. So you would see that the goal is giving community-based instruction in the classroom and community. Susanna would score 65% or higher on post-tests and other assessments related to needs and objectives identified using a community-based skills survey. And some of the objectives are here. Objectives would be more in tune with the student. They'd be more specific, and they're based on the survey. My suggestion is to go to the application process and click on one of those videos because it goes more in depth. Actually, I might just post that at the bottom of this page so you can check it out. And it goes more in depth about goals and objectives for CBI and how to get them. If you're looking for the CBV goal, you click here. Okay, again, we're using, for this one, for CBV, we're kind of using a generic goal. And we're also using generic objectives because we're going to make up for that in our description. Our narrative will be very specific. Again, if you want more information, click on at the bottom of this page. I'm going to put the application for CBV. Click on that and it'll go into more detail about how to come up with your goals and objectives for CBV. At the very bottom here we have samples. And they are samples that are within the grid, and it has an explanation for each one. There's a CBV there with objectives, and there's a CBI one there with objectives. So you can check those out to try to give you an idea.